Hi, I'm standing in front of Mount Shasta in Northern California. This mountain rises 14,000 feet, and as you can see, in the middle of July, it's still covered in snow. So, beautiful day up here on the mountain. And the reason I wanted to present a video from this location is because I wanted all of you to get a chance to enjoy some of the energetic qualities of this beautiful, amazing, sacred, holy spot on our Mother Earth. So the first thing that I noticed when looking at Mount Shasta was the profoundly well-evolved celestial body of this particular form. And we're really in that because we're actually on the mountain right here where we're filming. But the celestial body of this mountain it's so vast. It can be seen from nearly 50 to 100 miles away. And it's extremely nourishing. And I would say the particular energy that's present here on Mount Shasta is the energy of revitalization. Everyone who comes here feels as if initiated into a new level of self-understanding, self-definition, and self-expression. The mountain doesn't offer its energetic gift necessarily in a really easy way to access. You know, there's an element of challenge associated with it. If you try hiking up to the top, 14,000 feet, so it's a long hike. It's a really steep hike. But it's also a really beautiful hike. And the principle here is that the energies of transformation are moving very, very quickly. And the force of direction for that energy transformation is extremely positive. It's very solid. It sets a foundation for the evolution of transformation through the whole upper levels of the physiology. The Mount Shasta represents the sacral chakra or the root chakra, and what it does is it sets a original direction for the evolutionary flow of energy, so that as the energy unwinds or evolves from the base, as the Shakti unwinds or evolves, as it moves, Kundalini moves up the spine, it does so in the most evolutionary way, in the way that is best aligned with cosmic intention. So from Mount Shasta, what I'm doing now is I'm just looking into the field of the YouTube world, to everybody in YouTube world. And what's happening is I'm using my own physiology as a transmitter, basically, to transmit the pure energy of transformation which is offered by this sacred mountain. And particularly, not just the energy of transformation, because we're all constantly evolving and changing, but in particular, the intentional direction of the transformation. So what we're receiving from the mountain, and I'm receiving it too as I'm offering it to you, so thank you everyone for watching with me, we're doing this together, is we're feeling at a very, very subtle level, I would say celestial and collective levels of the physiology, information is being received, which is providing an organization of the structure of that level of self, so that as the energy of being manifests across the gap from unmanifest level of being to manifest level of being, the very, very first initial step of that manifesting process is absolutely perfectly aligned with divine intention. It's aligned with perfection. It's aligned with nature's highest intention and your full potential. So what we're really activating here is the full potential of everyone who's watching this video, from the most fundamental level of the physiology, and organizing at not only the deepest levels of the most abstract levels of the physiology, but also there's some rewiring taking place in the brain as well. I'm seeing clearing of habits, vicious cycles, and intentions that have been aligned with old thought patterns and belief systems that were more prevalent in previous generations, associated with the idea that the nature of life is suffering and that you can't really, no pain, no gain, that kind of mentality, that it's washing through that to a certain degree, because any time there's transformation, there's going to be some destruction and some recreation, and that's just the nature of life. But it doesn't have to be a suffering. So what's happening is this, it's a very delicate restructuring. It's amazing. The mountain is so big, and the energy of it is so intense. Like, we're just in this vortex. The energy around this mountain is swirling in this sort of vortex type of movement. And yet the quality of transformation that's coming through in this video, in this healing, is extremely delicate. It's tender. The softest, most tender restructuring of the neural connections in the brain, which allow for greater organization, orderliness, and efficiency in brain functioning, and for ideal expression of your full potential at the offset as it begins the process from the deepest levels of self and starts its path or its journey through the manifesting process. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with me. I'm really grateful to have gotten a chance to offer this to everyone. See you soon.